Jesus says this in verse 27. Notwithstanding, lest we should offend them, go thou to the sea, and cast an hook, and take up the fish that first cometh up, and when thou hast opened his mouth, thou shalt find a piece of money. That take and give unto them for me and thee. God's control. God controls events that we can't control. Not only does God know everything, but God is in control of everything. Look here. Don't you watch the news and look like that everything is falling apart. Come on. Things aren't falling apart. Right. Things are falling into place. Amen. Amen. Yeah. Don't you pop whatever the things are for antacid, all having stomach trouble. Don't you sit around and worry and think, well, how's God going to, we treat this whole thing like a football game where the devil wins the first quarter of the first half and hopefully God can come in the second half and win. God ain't never been behind. Amen. Amen, preacher. God ain't never lost a quarter. He ain't never lost a half. He don't know what it's like to be behind in the race. But God is in ultimate control at every single moment of the battle. God is controlling all of this stuff that's going on. And God has told Peter that his solution is way out of his control. Matter of fact, if what happens is what God said would happen in this, there ain't no way that Peter can get any glory from it. Amen. There ain't no way that Peter can get any praise from it. A hook, a fish, and a coin, when it's all said and done, all he can say is, y'all ain't going to believe what God did. Hey. Yes, sir. Matter of fact, I got to take it a little bit deeper and tell you this. I can't find no other time in this book where Jesus and fishermen fished with a hook. Right. Yeah. They were all net fishing. That's good. They all slung nets all the time. I've been over there. I've heard them talk about fishermen in those days, and they were net fishermen. Remember, the one side they were fishing over here, and the miracle came when he said, if you'll cast your net on the other side, and the miracle came from a net. But I can't find another miracle with Jesus involved and fishermen involved when there was a hook. Right. With a net, you catch a bunch of fish. Yeah. With the net, you catch a lot of fish. With a net, you can't be specific on what kind of fish you want to catch. But when it comes to a hook, you're not trying to catch a bunch of fish. You're trying to catch one fish. And that's a big deal. Because there's only one fish in the whole lake that's got a coin in its mouth. Lord, I wish y'all helped me preach tonight. I said there's only one fish that's got a coin in its mouth. And Jesus said, I want to narrow the odds. I could catch that fish with a net, but I want to narrow the odds down, and I want you to have a hook. Matter of fact, he don't even say go put a worm on it. That's right. He don't even say put a lure on it. Matter of fact, you can't even convince me that there was any bait put on the hook. He said, go get a hook and put that hook in the water. Does he ask any questions? If I'm a fisherman and you tell me, I'm going to say what cove, what area. Matter of fact, give me the exact GPS coordinates for my fish finder so I can go to that exact location where those group of fish were. No. Go get a hook. That's all you got to worry about. I got the rest. You see, Peter, you got to need a I know everything, and I'm still in control of it all.
Amen, preacher.
Let me ask you this. What is that situation in your life right now that you think God has lost control of? God is still in control. He's feeding birds and making rain. If He can provide for the people for 40 years a substantial amount of food, then God can provide for you. And as a matter of fact, David said it like this: I've been young and I've been old, and I've never seen the righteous forsaken or his seed begging. Amen.